Today we are going to set up the MetaMask wallet properly and with privacy features in mind, which is extremely important in today's day and age. So let's get into it. So the first thing that we want to do is actually have it up as a pinned extension in our browser so that it's always up and ready for us to be able to use when we want. It just makes it a little bit easier to find and to know where it is when we need it. Now with this, you can actually go to account details and you can rename this. Instead of it being account 1, you can write in your name so that you know that it's your wallet. And click on the little check mark and X out of there. And now you can see that this is my wallet. Now you can add multiple wallets to this MetaMask wallet. You would click on here, add account, and you can add a new Ethereum wallet here. It could be your spouse or a child that you're managing their account. Because remember, it's still the same password to get into the MetaMask wallet. So if you don't want them to have access to your funds as well, then maybe you want them to set up their own MetaMask wallet. But it could be you want a separate MetaMask wallet for maybe different projects and you want to keep those funds separate. Or you want a personal crypto wallet and you want a business crypto wallet. And you just want them all on the same MetaMask wallet with the same password because it's only for you to access. Then that's where you would actually add another account here. So the other thing, here's a privacy feature focused thing. Now, Ethereum mainnet. MetaMask is known to use Infura RPCs. Now, I don't expect you to know what that means, but what I can tell you is that what an Infura link does is it tracks your IP address and your transactions whenever you're transacting with MetaMask wallet. So I'm not a big fan of anybody tracking my cryptocurrency transactions. Cryptocurrency was always meant to be private. And so I do not use the Ethereum mainnet that is provided by MetaMask. So you can actually see it here. If you go to edit, it says mainnet infura.io for the RPC URL. So if privacy is a factor for you and you want to have your MetaMask wallet be as private as possible, then this is what you're going to do. We're going to click on here and we're going to click on these 3 little dots here. We're going to click on edit and you can still leave it as the Ethereum mainnet, but in the RPC URL, we are going to change that from the Infura, which tracks our transactions, and we're going to enter in this URL. I will have all this in the description below so that you can copy and paste. So we're going to copy and paste rpcflashbots.net, and we're going to paste that in here. Now this RPC does not track your transactions. If we go to, and how you know that, you just can go to chainlist.org. And if we go there and we click on the Ethereum mainnet, now you don't have to connect your wallet or anything. You just need to get the information on the RPCs here. And we've just got our shields up, so we're going to take those down. And we scroll down and we look for rpc.flashbots.net and we can see it here. And if we hover over the privacy notice, it actually tells us that it does not track any kind of our user information, and it doesn't track our IP, it doesn't track our location, and it doesn't track our transactions. So this is what you want to look for. You want to look for 2 green check marks on any of these. These are safe and privacy-focused RPCs to use for MetaMask. So we've got the rpcflashbots.net here. You can leave the name blank and either scan. Now everything else is perfect. So we click on Save, and now you know your Ethereum mainnet is more privacy focused. And you want to do that with all of the networks that you add. For example, if you were going to add a network like the Avalanche C chain, let's add that. You can actually see, again, they also use the Infura URL. So you can actually go back to chainlist.org and you can click up here and start typing in the network that you're trying to add. And you can click on here, and all you want to do is look for an RPC that has HTTPS starting with and has 2 green check marks, and any of those will do. Now the MoveQuest project currently is on the Avalanche chain, so we do want to add that. Now here is the RPC for the Avalanche chain that we want to add. And again, I will have this in the description in the notes below this video, so you can just copy and paste. But essentially, we are going to come here. You can click on Add the Avalanche network, Approve, and then we can actually go ahead and edit this. So click on the 3 dots, click on Edit, and click on the RPC, Add RPC URL, paste that in, click Add, and Save, and that has been added. Here you can always just keep it on the current network, and you can see on the Avalanche chain we've just got the AVAX added. Now we also want to add USDT. So we're going to click on these 3 dots over here, and we're going to import a token. USDT is a pretty popular token, so you can search for it, and it's right here, USDT Tether. So click on Next and Import. So now we've got Tether and we've got AVAX added. Now we want to add the MoveQuest. So you're going to need the smart contract address for MoveQuest. And I will also have that down below in this video. It is very important to copy and paste that smart contract address. It is the official one. You do not want to interact with any other contract. So copy and paste that, and we're going to go here. We are going to click on the 3 little dots, Import Tokens. We're going to click on Custom Token this time, and we're going to paste in that contract address. And it should be exactly the same as this. And automatically the token symbol will come up and the token decimal will be highlighted. So click on Next and click on Import. And now we've got Tether, USDT, MoveQuest, and AVAX tokens in our wallet. And these are the 3 tokens that we need to interact with MoveQuest. Now, what's nice about this MetaMask wallet too is you can actually scroll these up, and if you're not using one of these, just have it be at the bottom. So if you're using the Avalanche chain network predominantly, you can just drag it to the top, and now you've got Avalanche and Ethereum here. So that is how you set up your MetaMask wallet with all of those privacy features. Now that we've got your MetaMask wallet all set up, make sure you watch my video on how to close out and lock out of MetaMask properly, so that it doesn't track any of your other websites and all of your other web searching data and browsing. So there is a proper way to close out of MetaMask as well. So now your MetaMask wallet has been properly set up and has got some privacy features. So we'll see you on the next one.